welcome back to the second video, guys. This is the support class that we'll be talking about, and it leads on from the recon class because one of the biggest changes for the support class is that he no longer has the C4, as we know the recon class does. So in its place he now has 4 gadgets to choose from: ammo pack, ammo box, and an XM25 along with a greyed out gadget. So we'll see more of that in time to come. Now the XM25 is a anti-cover launcher. Anti-cover grenade launcher. It's an airburst type grenade. The idea is it blows up in mid-air and it will take out anyone behind cover. So fire it through a window, it will take out the people inside, leaving the building facade intact. That's the theory. This is the description that DICE give in the loadout screen for the XM25. XM25 fires 25mm grenades that can explode mid-flight, creating a devastating burst, taking out lighter targets behind cover. First aim down the sights at the cover, then lift your sights and fire over the cover. The grenade will explode on the other side. So that sums it up basically. And seeing it in the E3, this thing is capable of doing semi-shot, quite rapid. I'm interested to see how that's going to be balanced out because we do not need another USAS 12 frag rounds before it was all patched up. And as you may have realised, I've mentioned 2 things: the ammo pack and the ammo box. Now, the ammo box is what we've been using in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 2, etc, etc, etc. The ammo pack, is something completely different. The idea of the ammo pack is you actually give this as a personal issue to one of your allies, so someone in your squad. You literally put this on their back and they run into battle and they stocked up on ammo. You get the points, they get the bullets. I'm not sure if it's going to be time based or if it lasts a whole life. My money is on the fact that I reckon it would probably be a set amount of ammunition it will give you, and if you go through that then it's depleted. If you die before you go through it, then again it's finished. So I think it's limited to ammunition, but that's just me speculating, and this is all pre-alpha, so everything can change. Another thing to mention in regards to the support class, he now has a lot more crossover type weapons, and by that I mean he has a lot more assault rifle looking light machine guns. So they're not belt fed. I mean, he has the belt fed ones of course, but looking at the E3 and looking at the loadout screens, he has assault rifle looking like machine guns basically. This allows him to stay mobile and allows him to engage quicker, which is going to be pretty awesome. And again, I'd love to see how this is going to play out. It just seems that every class is a lot more offensive now, so it's going to be nice to see. And in the 64-man servers, that's essentially what you need. Obviously he has access to the belt fed ones, and along with the belt fed ones and the crossover ones, bipods are back, so you can bipod them down and lay down suppressive fire. Now, as we know, suppression's been nerfed or reduced for every class except for the support class. Now, suppression really kicks in when he's firing at you from a distance. That is when you'll get the full effects of suppression, which they have said will be like Battlefield 3. At close range it would be reduced to stop the whole spray and pray, which is what happens a lot in Battlefield 3, which is the main reason why I've stopped playing Battlefield 3. But at long range the suppression will kick in and will do what it's intended to do. Every other class on the other hand will have it nerfed. So I think that's good. It actually gives a support guy something to do, something to be useful for. And taking away his C4 and giving him the ammo box and the ammo pack instead, or as well as, is quite interesting, because it means the recon class only has them 4 C4s, and once he uses them he will then go look for a support class to stock up. And on the flip side, the support class no longer has an endless supply of C4. However, he now does have an endless supply of XM25 rounds. So it will be interesting to see how everything's balanced out. I'm sure DICE will do a good job. They do tend to do a good job. I just think they fell short on Battlefield 3 towards the latter part of the time, and I don't blame them for it because they're all busy working on this thing, so fair play to them. And along with all the other classes, again he has access to the frag grenades, flashbangs, incendiary, a knife, and a shank. That's just for shits and giggles, I imagine, but I will be using that all the time. And obviously secondary weapon being pistols, which you can now fully customize with sights, camos, silencers, lasers, you name it, you can probably put on it. A toaster, a George Foreman grill, anything you can think of you can probably put on these things now. And again, I'm liking it. I'm liking individuality. I'm loving the personalization of the kits. Is it losing realism? A fraction. I mean, I've never seen an SAS soldier with a bright pink tiger camo on his gun, but you know what? I don't mind. It'll make things more fun. So I'm happy to go with it. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the engineer one.